Good evening, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Bookending Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen's recent fence-mending trip to Beijing were too largely overlooked. But nonetheless, ominous developments which demonstrated unambiguously China's dominance over global supply chains for critical minerals needed for the energy transition because of their use is essential in various applications including electric vehicles, wind turbines, and solar panels. Unless the United States and its allies can escape the pincer, their ambitions for net zero carbon emissions, to say nothing of those for other future technological innovations, may well be stillborn. On July 3rd, citing national security interests, Chinese authorities announced export restriction beginning next month on gallium and germanium, two metals that are key to high-speed computer chips and fiber optic cables, as well as some sensitive military uses like night visions and satellite imagery. China produced 80% of the world's supply of gallium and 60% of that of germanium. Beyond the implication for chip makers and other manufacturers, the move sparked concern about supply chains for rare earth elements. The group of 17 metals with strategic application in defense, aerospace, energy and transportation technologies, over which China has an even tighter grip, controlling more than 90% of global output. After the Independence Day holiday, even President Joseph Biden tweeted, "China has dominated the production of raw materials needed for critical products for too long." But what is even more telling is what has happened with RE's price for the strong magnetic properties allowing for energy efficiency in EVs and other electric devices as well as military uses, including lasers, missile guidance systems, aircraft and satellites, instead of rising as watchers might have expected given the export curves on the gallium and germanium. The price of praseodymium and neodymium alloy, for example, subsequently sunk to its lowest level since 2020, down more than 2/3 since January of last year. While part of this is attributable to a slackening of demand, new wind power installations are down globally. A significant part of this appears to be intentional policy, as one analyst told Reuters. If you have got 90% market share of magnet processing capacity, there is a Goldilocks price where you earn a return, but you don't encourage anyone else in the rest of the world to build capacity. This market dominance is the greater challenge to effort to secure reliable access to critical minerals like REs, because it remains an economic barrier to entry. Even if geological resources are located elsewhere, China's own natural resources endowment allowed the country to cultivate the mining and processing of rare earths, but it was the communist regime that dictated the late 2021 merger of three of its biggest state-owned RED mineral and mining firms: China Minimetals, Rare Earths and others. Again, the report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, India.